I don't know if you can hear that noise, but there's a noise occurring from the apartment down below me. They're making a hell of a racket. It sounds like they're taking, I don't know what the hell they're doing, but they're making a hell of a racket. I know for a fact the noise was coming from the apartment down below, because it was literally right underneath the floor, and it was extremely loud. So I know this racket is coming from the apartment down below. That's the apartment that the Portland Police and the Multnomah County Sheriff were renting, and they had that apartment filled with their STING operatives, and they were even using brats in that apartment. So, gee, you can imagine, gee, what does the Portland Police and Multnomah County Sheriffs, what are their STING operatives doing with brats, you wonder, huh? I wonder how many thousands of dollars that Joni and her family spent to fill my yard and my home with paraphernalia while they sleep around with a body double that dresses up like me. Gee, I wonder why they don't want to back up their bullshit and have a trial. You know, I could actually force a trial by simply acting in self-defense. I've already proved their guilt. Joni's flat out flaunting her affair with a cop in her diary. She's flaunting the fact she's a serial killer. She's flaunting the fact that I was ill at the time. She's admitting I can't get help from the police. She's admitting I'm trying to fucking find help. She's admitting her daughters are doing absolutely nothing to help me. And oh gee, her daughter got pregnant by one of Officer Eric Carlson's buddies right after that. They've already debilitated me. They've already got me partially paralyzed. They've already got me bleeding internally. I don't have to wait for another fucking attempt on my life. They've already poisoned me. They've already bragged on death threats. I can drop any one of these fuckers in self-defense just like that and say, let's have that trial now. And not give a fuck about court. They're not hiding their guilt. Everybody in 2 Walmart stores and their buddies and their relatives and anybody else they all confide into are full well aware that they were fucking sleeping around with cops and that they were using a double. Joni poisoned me, and the Portland police towed our vehicles away to keep me stuck and isolated. I had no way to go anywhere. They already had me debilitated, and they towed our vehicles to keep me stuck so I can't find help. And the whole time I'm surrounded by the Portland Police and Multnomah County Sheriffs because they were renting the apartment surrounding mine over on 145th near Division. They debilitated me, they poisoned me, they towed our vehicles, and the whole time my wife and daughters are sleeping around with these motherfuckers. Oh, gee, they're right outside my apartment. They're right outside my fucking apartment right now. Oh, it looks like the damn Sting operatives have themselves one of their goddamn white pedo-white-vans out there. Fucking pieces of shit. Gee, it looks like the Portland police may have vacated the apartment down below. Gee, a lot of activity going on out here, man. They're walking right past my fucking door. There's a fucking arm-swinging Sting operative out there in the parking lot, glancing over in my direction. Oh, geez, the Portland Police and County Sheriffs apparently have a cleaning van out there, and apparently they're cleaning up the apartment down below. Gee, apparently the Sting operatives must have moved out. Or at least they're trying to give that impression. Well, I've just established there's a shit ton of loud noise coming from the apartment down below. I've already caught these motherfuckers on video. I've already proved on video. Apartment down below is rented by Sting operatives. I've already proven that on video. Well, gee, now apparently the Sting operatives down below moved out, and you can hear there's a cleaning van right out there, and they're fucking scraping and sounds like they're mopping the ceiling of the apartment down below or something. People that do not live on this side of the fucking building whatsoever are walking up on the second floor of this building and walking right past my fucking apartment. These people are Sting operatives. They don't live on this side of the building on the second floor, and yet here they are walking on the second floor right in front of my apartment. They literally have no business being up here in the first fucking place. And I catch them on video doing that too. These fucking Sting operatives are a bunch of fucking murderers. How many thousands did they spend setting my ass up? How many thousands did Joni and Vicky and their other relatives and their fuck buddies in law enforcement, how many thousands did they spend while they gang-stalked me and my mother and my father, while they battered my mother and they fucking poisoned my father, and then they fucking blackmailed me right after that? I don't want these fuckers on murder charges. They blackmailed me right after they murdered my father. Gee, family members were working for these people at the time. Somebody was coaching a family member back then to write a diary. And they were directing everything she wrote back then, weren't they? They've been trying to hide their murder conspiracy the whole time, and the whole time they're completely oblivious to the fact that I already fucking knew. Fucking murderers. I tried you fuckers with murder. You guys, gee, who was a gang? Who was an armed gang hanging out near Subi's Bar and Grill? Who is an armed gang over there? Oh, that's right. It's Joni and her fuck buddies in law enforcement. That's the gang that runs around with guns in their hands. Bang, bang, bang. Gee, they're quite noisy down there, aren't they? These fucking sting operatives, they're fucking noisier than hell. Bang, bang, bang. The apartment manager is connected to these sting operatives, to these murderers. She's literally one of them. She's no different than Joni. She's either a relative of somebody in law enforcement, or she's a girlfriend or a past girlfriend of somebody in law enforcement. Either way, she's been recruited into sting operations for local authorities for many, many years, and she has no qualms in helping law enforcement to set me up for crimes. She is just as guilty as an accomplice and as an accessory as Joni and Eric Carlson themselves, because she joined into it with them. These sting operatives surrounding me right now are the same damn type of sting operatives that were surrounding me over on Oak Street. And oh gee, those sting operatives were acting as a gang then, and oh gee, those sting operatives shot up a bunch of people at Subi's Bar and Grill. The whole time, the Portland Police and Multnomah County Sheriff were covering up my 911 calls. Oh, there's the cleaning vehicle, and oh gee, there's a truck right there. Notice how they just park right in the middle of the parking lot. These sting operatives are very active. Very active. He said Jerry's going to fucking testify to this. He said they're very active. He says he's got them on video. They're not even trying to hide it. Fucking murderers.